Hey! Hey! What's up, everyone? We're bringing you this special TCG cast. Isaiah has swept the nation by cleaning up the tournaments, and he has placed international. Isaiah, how do you feel?
Yo, I literally can't with you right now. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh, pardon that big old mess on my couch.
Goodness. I think your voice like cracked or like like all I heard was
Uh-oh. Did I spike the mic too much?
Probably.
Hold on, let me adjust something real quick.
Oh no. Oh god. Viewers, help. Help! Help! Oh god, what's he doing? What's he doing?
I'm back. I just
He's
had to cut off that fan.
Okay. Oh my goodness. But yeah, honestly, I'm feeling pretty good.
You
I was
know
a
what it
little
was?
nervous. Huh.
It was the brooms. It was our special guest last week.
It was the broom.
It was the
Did you
broom
name
energy.
them?
Nope.
Okay.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Thing 1 and thing 2. That's funny. Also, slight tangent, but this Hagurumon looks pretty dope.
So you got that from winning, or just from participating?
That was just from participating. I got what did I get from okay, well I didn't get what did I got? I got an intro pack. Okay, so it's a little I'll explain that later, but I do want to show off a couple cards that I got from
Absolutely.
participating.
This episode is all about you.
It's all about me.
It's all about you.
Oh man. So kind of during that time, I was able to do a little bit of trading and whatnot. And I ended up so for my store participant pack, I got this Tentomon. Looks dope as hell.
It does. That's really nice.
I like it.
And it's stamped. A sucker for stamps.
Oh yeah, I love the stamping. And then I got another. Trying to find my other card I got. Here it is. And then I got the BT5 Diaboromon.
Ooh.
Yes, looks fantastic.
Yes, sir, ski.
And this is a see. I thought that this was like the what is it the 1.0 Diaboromon, but it's actually the set 5 Diaboromon, which kind of caught me off guard. And then also during that tournament, so I did get prizes. Oh, speaking of prizes, okay, so I got another deck box.
Hmm?
I got a couple packs from 1.5. And then of course I got the invite, which I'm waiting for Bandai, I guess, whenever they're gonna send out those emails and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was mentioning, I did some trading, and I finally got the Omnimon card that I've always wanted from this set.
The 50 card Omnimon?
50 card
Wait,
Omnimon.
no, Eosmon. Hold on. Cut the
This is
recording.
Omnimon, not Eosmon.
Oh my
Omni.
God. Damn it. Alright,
Boy.
let's restart. Let me set the brooms back up.
Oh my goodness. But I also got my second copy of this art for the Omnimon, which like it's cool. It's not necessarily the one I wanted, you know what I'm saying?
But you got the one that you wanted.
But I did though. I did.
My French.
um. So yeah, I guess I can. Oh wait, okay. One more card. One more card, and then I'll talk about my tourney experience. So.
Oh, that's the one that I was gawking over. The Nidhoggmon.
Yeah.
Oh man. One's fucking
So,
gorgeous, yo.
so funny story. When Set 4 did their pre-releases, that was one of the first alternate arts that I got from that. I ended up trading it because I had like almost a playset of the regular art, and I didn't necessarily like need it.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I didn't think that I was gonna play green that much, but yeah, but now essentially I got my card back. So, haha.
Hell yeah.
All right, but yeah,
Take us through the tourney. Did you wake up on the right side of the bed that day? Let's start off with the morning routine.
Morning routine.
What's your morning routine like on tournament days? Because when I wake up, I usually take a shit, and then I get ready and go to work.
Oh, so works your tournament?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. I didn't really think about it like that. So, okay. So for the previous week, on that Saturday, I was almost late to the first store championships because McDonald's was messing up, and they had me wait for this breakfast food, and the person lied to me and was saying that they were doing lunch. But then when I went to the end of the line, I was like, "No, we're doing breakfast." So they was like, "If you could just sit there and like wait for a second, we'll get you your food." I waited for like 15 minutes. Tournament started in like 10 minutes, and I was like, "Okay, fuck it, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm gone. There's no way that I'm missing this food. I'm gone. I'm out." And like during that tournament, oh, I was in shambles. I was hungry as hell. Oh, I had a headache, and it was tough. Like I played well that day. Like I don't think that probably like affected the way I played, but yeah, I was not like no, just oh. But this time around, I woke up a little earlier, took shower, brushed my teeth, and all that. Played some hype music. Honestly, dead ass, I played Chief Keef.
Yes. Yes. Spread the gospel of Chief. The Chief Keef gospel. What song did you play?
Oh, Finito.
Yep. Gotta be Finito. Bro, you know what one's also hype? Status. You ever heard Status?
I don't know that.
Man said, "I've been a bad boy, bitch. I feel like Martin Lawrence." Slaps, yo. Fucking slaps.
Okay. Oh no, that was in my shower. I was like, "I'm gonna go run in the fucking zoo. Better pull up in the zoo, people."
Did you beat up the shower head?
No. But I did do a little.
That's a fighting song. Every time that song plays, someone's getting into a fight.
Facts. See, like, okay, small tangent. When it comes to the black community, if you want to start a mosh pit with black people, play that song. And there will be hands thrown.
Exactly. Someone will be getting into a fight. A chair will be thrown.
But yeah, so I ended up I left early, like took shower, left early. And then dead ass, there was an even longer line at this McDonald's.
The same
I
McDonald's?
was like,
the same McDonald's?
The same McDonald's.
Oof.
Yep. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go straight there. It's fine. I'll just find some food along the way. So get to the tournament, and I already paid okay, so I forgot a key thing. Okay. Let me rewind this story real quick. So the day before, I was at my internship, right? And then I realized that I didn't pre-register for that for the tournament the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh crap, I gotta go pre-register. So whenever I got off around like 2:30ish, I would full send it straight to my LGS, and then I was like, hey, do you guys have uh any more spots for the tournament and whatnot? And the guy told me that uh there are currently 8 people, so I would have been the ninth person. And I was like, oh, this is a little bad. And for those that don't know, the reason I say that it's bad is because to get the Nationals invite, you have to have 16 people
Oh,
like
in the
signed up.
tournament. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And there's only 9, so it was bad. And I was talking to the store man or the store owner, um, and I was like, "So, are you gonna put like if we can't get enough people, are you gonna put like a fake person in there? Or, like, what we're gonna do?" Because in my other LGS, that's what they did. Because I think it was only like 10 people at the time,
Mm-hmm.
so they just like filled in like a bunch of random people, and that's how we played after that. But she was like, "No, because of
Integrity.
for some reason I can't remember." So I was like, okay, that's fair. So so after I left, I was like, okay, I got to do something about this. I want to go to nationals. So I went to the Facebook group on the Digimon Facebook group, and I was like, yo, there's 9 people. We need 16. Please help, please.
There's 7 more.
Yes. And like honestly, I wasn't expecting a lot of people. Like I was expecting people to like see it and not really respond to it. There were so many people that responded. There's people like, oh, send it to the Tulsa Digimon group. Send it to this spot. Send it blah 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 blah. Like, oh, I'm gonna add this person. Blah 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 blah. And I was like, hell yeah, let's get it. So then fast forwarding to, after the McDonald's fiasco,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
got into the tournament, walked up, was hungry as hell, and there wasn't a lot of people. I think I was like the second or fourth person that was there. But to be fair, it was like 30 minutes before the tournament started, so I was like, okay, kind of want to see some more people, but okay. So I was sitting there talking with my good friend Nick, who's only played in one of the tournaments, and I was kind of talking to him about like my experiences and all that. Um, and then he was asking me what deck I was gonna play, and I told him that I'm not telling anybody. And typically, like in like a regular tournament, I'll just say like if I'm playing like Lord Nightmon or something that day, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm playing Lord Nightmon or I'm playing blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
But in past tournaments, like with whenever I played in the Dragon Ball Super tournament, and I will never forget this. So one of the best decks at the time was Green Gotenks,
Mm-hmm.
and literally whenever I popped up in the tournament, everybody was kind of like talking and whatnot, and then somebody asked me what deck I was playing, and I told them like Green Gotenks, and literally and went like everybody went silent, and they were like shuffling like through like their like deck boxes and whatnot, and like picking out like the decks that they were gonna play. So I was like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, they just want to know how to counter it.
Exactly. So I was like, all right, I'm never doing that again. So,
Yeah, never expose your secrets until after you've won.
exactly. Now, to be fair, this was the same. Well, I was playing security control. So the last tournament played McDonald's control, which is what everybody thought I was playing. But this time around, I was playing what's considered rainbow security control.
Mm-hmm.
And when I mean rainbow, it's just like different colors. Essentially, it was like purple, red, black, and yellow.
Yeah, like non-mono.
Yeah, and then technically white, but anyway, so yeah, I was chilling. Then my friend Ryan popped up, and like I was mentioning in the last podcast, he ended up winning the store championship the week prior. So I was like, "Yo, what the hell are you doing here?" And he was actually supposed to be in Mexico. I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, what are you doing here?" And he was like, "Yeah, my flight got canceled and I wanted to help out." And I was like, damn, that sucks, but also, fuck yeah. I need you. I need, please.
He was your hype man.
Facts. Um, and then after that, some more people started coming in and whatnot. And then once it got to 11 o'clock, there was 13 people there,
Hmm.
and I was nervous because I didn't know if there was like more people that signed up, but they wasn't here yet, or if this was everybody. Because if that was everybody, then no invite, and we're just playing uh for prizes.
Hmm.
And to be honest, even though all the cards kind of look cool, I could give two shits about them. I wanted that invite and nothing else.
Yeah.
And so, luckily enough, um, the store owner said that there was like three people that signed up, but there wasn't there. So, in the first round, there's going to be like three buys, essentially. Um, and so everybody was like, "All right, cool, invite time, let's get it."
Hmm. Hmm.
So she put out the first round pairings. There was a couple people that I was a little bit nervous about who were playing. One, this guy named Bobby, who is a really good player.
Rookie Rush Bobby
Yes,
from last week.
yes. So he was there. There's a guy named Shane. He's a really good player that plays. He typically plays an Imperial Dramon deck, and I was kind of worried. I was somewhat worried about playing against that deck because jamming is an annoying ability to play against. um, and then who was the other one? And oh yeah, and then this guy named Eric. And the reason that I was worried about him was because he was he was a new player that played in his first store championship the Wednesday week after Wednesday prior. He ended
Hmm.
up getting second in his first ever tournament, and I was a little nervous because he was a guy that I lost to in the second round. That kind of stopped my crusade
Hmm.
to get nationals. So I was like, okay, he's gonna be a problem. And so um, yeah, and then also I was low key nervous about Ryan because I didn't know what deck he was playing. Because since he already got his invite, he's not gonna play like a sweaty deck. Essentially, he's just gonna play like something that's probably mid.
50 card
So
Eosmon.
no, not 50 card Eosmon. That comes out in November. You hooligan!
I know. I'm just so ready for it.
Oh my gosh, I can't with you. But yeah, and then after that, she listed out the pairings, and funny enough, my friend Nick, myself, and Ryan ended up getting paired with the people that didn't show up. So we essentially had 60 minutes worth of chilling. And so I kind of like took the time to kind of like survey like what everybody was playing. There was a there's this guy named Edwin who's playing Rookie Rush, who I was like, oh god, I don't want to play against that. I think Bobby was playing. Yeah, Bobby was playing Lord Knight. Eric was playing Lord Knight. There was a new player that was playing a Diaboromon deck. And then what else was happening? I think somebody else was playing like some sort of green deck.
Hmm.
And so some of you guys know my hate of green. I hate it. I hate green decks.
Green's like my favorite one to run in Magic.
See, like honestly, I need to
Green and
play
white.
green Magic. Yeah,
Green is nothing but big old beefy monsters.
yeah, and then mana ramp, and then you got
Yeah,
the white spells that just counter
exactly.
everything.
Mana spam and then give them big old 6/6s out.
Yeah.
With
um,
trample.
right. Oh my gosh, trample is ridiculous. Um, but anywho, so I just kind of sat there and was like watching them, and then after that, my stomach was like, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot I had to eat. So I sprinted all the way next door to Subway. Then it so happened that Ryan was also like kind of like right behind me. So we was like talking about like some of the matchups that we saw. And I was like, man, I want to play against Rookie Rush. Like honestly, like I'm okay against Lord Nightmon because like I had this card called Ultimate Flare, which basically says de-digivolve your Digimon by like 3, and then any Digimon that has a play cost of 3 or less gets deleted, which is
Mm-hmm.
typically a rookie. And so essentially, if they have Lord Nightmon out and you play Ultimate Flare, they go to a level 6 to a level 3, and then typically the play cost level 3s are like 3 or less, so that it's just straight up gone. And so I was like talking to him about that, and then I was like, wait a minute, what deck are you playing? And he was like, I'm playing Metal Garurumon. And I was like, are you kidding me? No. And for those that don't know, I remember, I think I mentioned it last week, but this was the deck that screwed me up
Mm-hmm.
these whole past tournaments. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you really about to do this to me, bro? I
Yeah.
don't want
You said
this.
it was popping up more,
Yes,
or like black was like starting to make a reemergence. Black decks.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
it really has. Especially like in our locals, that deck is starting to pop up more and more. Um, oh, that was another player. His name is Chris. He also played the same deck, and he was also there. And I was frightened that I had to play against him again because if I did, I was going to lose. um, but somehow he ended up losing his first round. So essentially, that unless if I played down, that meant that I wasn't going to be able to play him. So I was like, whew, okay. So anyway, got back to the tournament, ate like one half of my sandwich,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that, she called the pairings for the second round. And my second round opponent was Eric, who I mentioned earlier, very scared of. And so I was like, all right, cool. It's fine. So first round I played, my hand was oh, it was okay. Like my hand was okay, but my security was trash. And of course, like I mentioned, the deck I was playing with security control,
Mm-hmm.
and I need that to like not be trash.
Exactly. You need that security on point all game.
Yes. And he was playing Lord Knight, and he was playing the Lord Knight Mastermon rendition of it, which is actually really good against security control because whenever you digivolve into Mastermon, both players get rid of the top card of their security, and then the Mastermon player gets to play a level 3 or level 4 or lower from their uh, graveyard trash essentially. Um, and so what he would do was he would digivolve to Mastamon. I get rid of the top card of my security, which was usually a really good card like Ultimate Flare, like Gaia Force, and then he would trash his security, and then he would play Lucamon from his trash, which basically says whenever you play it, you get to heal one. So essentially, he just did that for free, screwed me up. So I was like, oh, okay, this sucks. um, and so the first game he ended up taking it. But the second game was interesting because in the second turn, um, okay, so he went first. He hard played some, I think level 4, and he gave me 4 memory. Then I top decked a card that I added to kind of counteract the black decks that have been running rampant, which was Dan Devimon, which
Mm-hmm.
basically says that if you do something that gets rid of my security, you have to get rid of your security also. So played that, and then it just sat there for a little bit until he got rid of it by lowering its power essentially. But the cool thing about that is that whenever that Digimon's deleted, your opponent has to discard two, and his hand was low. So I was like, "Fuck yeah, okay, get rid of 2 cards. Let me kill your big guy, and now you only have like this one dude on here." And then after that, he just passed, and I just kept healing and get rid of his stuff and healing, getting rid of his stuff, and I ended up winning that second game. And then the third game. The third game was very interesting because essentially, uh, all of like the things that made me win the second game paired up against all the things that he won the first game. But luckily enough, my security was fucking awesome. I had Gaia Forces, Ultimate Flares, I had Zwart Defeat in there, which is fantastic because it's basically a Digimon you play for free from your security, and you can just like kill anything. And if it dies, you can kill a Digimon, and it's great. It's fantastic.
So what I'm hearing is you swept him.
Third game, yes, I ended up winning that. And thank God, because I did not understand how crucial that game was until afterwards. And so I ended up reporting it to Heather and whatnot, who's the store owner. Shout out Heather, you're awesome. And then after that, I was just kind of talking to Eric about kind of stuff about security control because that was like this first time ever playing against that deck. Which also kind of worked out in my favor since he didn't know exactly what all the cards I had in my deck. And so, yeah, I was just talking to him about that. And then the third round pairings happened. Now, the third round was essentially, so in the first two tables was essentially the first, second, third, and fourth place at that time, which was Ryan, Bobby, Shane, and myself. And I was playing against Bobby. Ryan was playing against Shane. And then, kind of before she started the time, we was sitting there and it was kind of having like a chat about kind of like the pricing and whatnot. Because apparently Bobby went to a tournament a couple days before that, in which he ended up getting his invite. And so Bobby had his invite, Ryan had his invite, and so I was like, "Oh,
It was just you and Shane.
Yeah, it was just me and Shane." And then Shane was like talking about it, and he was like, "I don't really care about an invite. I just want the prize cards." So I was like, "What? You don't want the invite? Hello?" So what I'm hearing is that's my invite. Is that what I'm hearing? And we couldn't really come to like a deal, like a for-sure deal at the time. But when it came to me and Bobby, he at the beginning of the round he ended up conceding just so I can fight to get to get into nationals essentially in the event that Shane beat Ryan. So
what a good guy. Shout out to Bobby.
Right. I was about to say he was talking nuts about him earlier.
I was. All that. You've been redeemed, Bobby. I forgive you for running Rookie Rush.
Oh man. But yeah, so and just to kind of kill the time, we ended up playing our matches, and yeah, he beat me in two, and I think it was in two games. It was either in two games or three games. So I was like, thank God we shook hands before then, because if not, I was going to be pissed. And so after that, it went to the final round. Oh yeah, and then Ryan ended up getting Shane. So the so essentially the last round was me versus Ryan, and then it was Bobby versus Edwin, who was Edwin was playing Rookie Rush, and then I think Shane was playing. I forgot who he was playing, but he wasn't essentially in the. I think he was. I think he was placing, or he was playing to place fourth or something like that. I can't really remember, but yeah, I was just sitting there, and then I was like, "Holy shit, I got the invite!" Because and I forgot to mention beforehand that I was talking to when I was at Subway and I was talking to Ryan. I was like, "Okay, so the ideal scenario is that you get first, like you make it to the final round, and I do too. So that way that I can get this invite, and then you can get get cards and whatnot, and then we're peachy. And then he was like, yeah, that sounds good. And that ended up happening. And I was like, oh, okay. And then we ended up playing the matches because, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I wanted those first place prizes. I wanted it. I'm sorry, I wanted it. Like, I think the Gallimon in it is like $300 or $400.
Holy shit.
Even though I don't think that anybody would buy that, like around here, maybe, but like I wanted it. That Gallimon looked dope as hell, and it has the champion stamp. Oh, I want. And so we were essentially playing for the prizes. The first game, he got out Metal Garurumon. I couldn't find Dan Divimon to save my life, and he ended up beating me. Second game, though, he had a terrible hand. I had the best hand in the whole history of my Digimon career, and I ended up beating him. And then the third game, man, that was a tough battle. I low key, I was kind of riding off the high of winning second round. So in my head, and with kind of like my board state, I was like, oh, okay, I think I'm gonna be winning this game. This is okay. But with Ryan and just how good of a player he is, he essentially came back and won the game, and I had to give it up to him. It was nothing I could do.
You taught him too well.
Yeah, we taught each other. And also, to be fair, I did essentially play test my deck that I played against him a couple days before. So he kind of knew all the stuff that I had in it. Not like everything, because I did make a couple more changes, but yeah. So yeah, he ended up winning. And so essentially how he split the prizes up was I got the invite. I got I got the invite. The second place, what was it? Was it? Okay, basically, I got all the prizes for second place. He got all the prizes for first place. The only thing was is like I get the invite and he didn't, of course.
Yeah.
And like kind of how I told earlier in the video, my prizes were fantastic. Cannot complain. It was literally all the stuff that I wanted.
Except for
and yeah,
oh, what was it? Don't tell me. I've lost the name of it. The $300 one.
Oh, Gallimon?
Gallimon, that's the one.
Yeah, he ended up getting, so with first place, you get like a pack of store champion cards. It's basically like this card and was that card, this card, and this card, but the stamping on it says store champion instead of store participant, which of course increases the value of that card. And with Bandai products, we've seen, well, I've seen this used in Dragon Ball Super cards and whatnot, which I kind of like. I do like. Also, and I just now thought about this. I remembered a funny thing that happened. So whenever before me and Ryan started playing, Heather was like announcing the pairings, and then she was like, how would she say? She said for the final round, the for the final round, the reigning store champion Ryan is going to play against the new contender Isaiah. And I was like, yo, relax. It's not that serious. I mean, like, it kind of is.
It is.
But it's not that serious.
It was that serious. it's all or nothing.
Yeah, that was true. And that honestly, that put a little pressure on me. I'm not going to lie. Like, I tried not to think about it like that, but I was like,
it got to you in the last round.
Yeah, it really did. But yeah, and I was, man, so happy I got this I got the invite. Very happy. I put in a lot of effort the past 2 weeks and to kind of just like taking in the meta, learn like kind of creating different strategies on what's like what decks I had available that could beat essentially every other deck, and oh, very happy that I got the invite.
How much of a weight off your shoulders is this?
Oh, a lot,
Yeah.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am. Oh, very happy, and so like also kind of like in the back of my head that I was thinking about during that time, which I guess technically I can talk about now. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. I was gonna talk about it. So essentially, um, at the end of the day, I wasn't fully worried about it only because apparently in November, store championships are already gonna happen. Because I'll talk to one of my good friends who's also a store owner at one of our LGSs, and he already signed up like a couple weeks or something like that in November for championships. So it was either I get it now and like not have to worry about it until January, or I'm gonna have to wait until we get these new cards November, and I have to take in the meta for that and try to like think about all this stuff and then play in November, try to get this invite. Thank God, I don't have to worry about that.
Yep. The brooms have aligned, and you've
Yes.
received your invite. I mean, we all knew it was coming anyways. It was just a matter of time. But congratulations, Isaiah. I was stoked when you dropped that into the Discord.
Thank you. I was so happy. I was so happy to tell you guys. Oh, y'all had no idea. And now we can start making some sleeves.
Some sleeves, yep. Some TCG cast
TCG
sleeves.
cast sleeves, yes sir.
Miriam's actually designed a little logo for us.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And also, you know, after recording this, you gotta remind me to send me your Addy so I can send you this deck box
Oh yeah.
that I got. And for those who don't know what deck box I got, essentially this one.
Like your sixth one.
It is technically my fourth. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, that's the fifth one that I won.
Mm-hmm.
But one of them I gave to Ryan, and then this one I'm gonna give to you.
They're all the same, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like there's like a couple. Well, there's only like 2 different ones. Actually, I can show you what the other one looks like. This is the other deck box.
Ooh, that one's nice.
I got the Omnimon one because I like Omnimon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I
essentially.
like that red color.
Oh yeah, it is nice.
Magnifique.
Yes, but now your boy can relax. I can, you know, enjoy the set 6 meta that comes out without having to like think about it in a competitive standpoint.
You know what you can do?
I can build 50 card Eosmon.
Yep, you can go into the tournaments and try out that 50 card Eosmon. And if it works, I will go get my own nationals invite. And I will go and run it into nationals.
Oh my god, there's no way.
Yep.
There's no way.
I will run it in nationals.
I do have an idea of an Eosmon deck, but it's not going to be straight up 50 cards.
If it's not 50 cards, then it's not worth building.
It is worth building. It's fantastic. See, you're sleeping on the level 6 Eosmon card.
Nah, you don't. You can only put 4 of those in the 50 card Eosmon deck.
Oh, okay.
And then you're golden.
Yeah, sure. Oh my gosh. And you also forget about the tamer that goes with it. So you're missing some crucial pieces to this.
Nah, all I need is 50 cards of Eosmon, and I know exactly what I'm getting every single time. You said last week that you were worried about RNG and stuff like that. You know how you beat RNG? By having none. That's how you beat it.
But what about your security, man?
Man, fuck security. I got 50 Eosmon on the field.
But you can't recover, bro.
I don't need to recover when I can just
Yes,
spam
you do.
Eosmon now.
You're gonna get waxed by every red deck known to man.
Not if I spam out 50 Eosmon.
Bro, they're gonna have that big dude before you can spam.
Nah, I'll take it down.
Oh!
It's nothing but cannon fodder after cannon fodder after cannon fodder. You thought Rookie Rush was
Viewers,
bad.
I can't reason with them. No, please. Write in the comments. I'm trying.
Send us an email and let me know how right I am. And I will reply to you.
Oh my gosh.
And let you know why you are enlightened with the knowledge of 50 card Eosmon.
What was the enlightened?
That's my enlightenment.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my. Pardon my French. Well, I think that about does it for the celebration today. We busted out our guest from last week. They had a nice time being here. We celebrated your winnings. I expect, now that you've made it into nationals, I expect a Worlds appearance. If you don't make Worlds, then we're fucking done.
Wow. Wow.
You're fired from the show. I'll go find the next Worlds contestant. And they will be the new Isaiah Roberson.
Okay. Okay. I do before we end off, I do want to mention I believe there's a couple people I want to shout out for also getting their invites.
Good guy, Bobby.
Yes, Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to you. Good stuff. Ryan, good stuff. Because technically, if you think about it, he won 2 store championships in a row.
Yeah,
which is crazy to think
ridiculous.
about. So yes, shout out
with wasn't it the deck that you like sort of helped introduce? Is that the one you were talking about last week?
Wait, which one?
Metal Garurumon?
No, that's just a deck that with that deck we were both kind of like taking a dump on, but then like we actually saw what it can do and we was like, my bad. Yeah, shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Will, who runs Wizards Asylum, who also got his invite. Thank you. Shout out to you. Shout out to Heather, who's a store owner at One Stop Anime. Shout out to you. Shout out to Choose Champion Steve, who recently got his store championship invite. Shout out to you.
And he's back in the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes, and he's back in the Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is crazy. Well, shout out to all my friends at the Synced Up Podcast. I know you guys have been hyping me up, giving me words of encouragement throughout my time of need during my journey. And last but not least, Mike. Yes, rest in peace. He'll come back eventually.
Yeah, when work slows down.
Yeah. And then last but not least, shout out to you viewers.
Exactly.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you so much.
Putting in that time and effort to not only digest our content, also giving us words of encouragement for our videos and also for like championship stuff. And
correcting us in the comments because we were hella wrong in one episode. And I can't remember the dude's name right now, but he corrected the fuck out of us. So appreciate that.
Yeah, he corrected me hardcore, but
he came in with the hammer and he's like, "You're fucking wrong, bro. You're wrong. You're wrong. Change that shit."
You are wrong.
But yes, thank you to all our viewers and everyone who supports the channel in every way. And Isaiah, congratulations on making Worlds. And making Worlds. Congratulations on making Worlds, Isaiah. You just made it. You said fuck nationals. You just took a step and went to Worlds. Congratulations on making nationals. We hope that you can get first place in one of the tournaments and pull that that card that I can't remember the name of again. Don't tell me. Gallimon. Damn it. And get that $300 Gallimon so we can fund the channel.
Yes, I'm currently currently, I guess what is it? I guess like post tournament now. I just been kind of thinking about if if I want to participate in the November store championships because
Absolutely, you do. You want to help someone else get their invite. Help
I feel
Shane.
like
Help
I
Shane
do.
get his invite.
That's true,
Mm-hmm.
but that's a lot of money.
Oh yeah, I guess it is. Not if you win Gallantmon.
I mean, if I do happen to sell that Gallimon, then I won't have to worry about paying my entry fee for like the next like half a year. Uh, but yes,
Yeah,
and hopefully, and since I am going to Worlds, my next goal is to be at least be a finalist so I can go to Worlds. That would be insane.
that would be incredible.
That would be.
We're gonna get you a TCG Cast jersey.
Oh,
We're gonna have a little synced up logo right here as a patch on the jersey. We're gonna get you some TCG Cast sleeves. What else can you bring? Might get you like a TCG Cast deck box. We're gonna pimp you out.
that'd be clean.
That would be clean. We're gonna pimp you out for nationals. That way you can make it to Worlds.
Now I think I also need because technically there's like two decks because there's like the regular deck and then the egg deck. So I think with the egg deck, if we can either do like a synced up sleeve, or if there's like an alternate version of the regular sleeve for TCG cast, we can do that.
Yeah, I mean we can do both. As long as you can fit both up there. I don't know
I like that.
how much viewership it'll get, other than your 3 security cards that are flipped over. Okay. Oh, I guess no. I guess it shows your deck. That's right. What am I thinking? It'll show your deck up there. But yeah, congratulations, Isaiah, and we will see you all, lovely people, in the next video.
Peace.